Most important topic: teaching methods. 1. Project teaching method is associated with B. John Dewey. 2. Who popularized Play-Way method? A. Froebel. 3. Instinct theory of motivation was proposed by D. McDougall. 4. Who propounded heuristic method of teaching? C. Armstrong. Project teaching method is associated with John Dewey as first it was originated by John Dewey and was later popularized by W. H. Kilpatrick. The project method emphasizes active learning by association and mutual cooperation of a group of peers to complete a specific project effectively. What is William McDougall's instinct theory of motivation? Psychologist William McDougall was one of the foremost to report on the instinct theory of motivation. He proposed that instinctive behavior was composed of three fundamental elements. 1. Perception. 2. Behavior. 3. Emotion. McDougall also outlined 18 different instincts, which include sex, fear, laughter, parental, submission, curiosity, escape, reproduction, repulsion, jealousy, self-assertiveness, hunger, and so on. Who was Friedrich Froebel? Friedrich Froebel, 1782–1852, was a German educationalist. Credited with opening the very first kindergarten in Bad Blankenburg in 1837, Froebel believed that early education should consider the child's physical, intellectual, social, emotional, and spiritual development. His ideas on the importance of play and learning through nature continue to influence play theories in early years and nursery practice today. Froebel placed great value on child-led activity and believed practitioners should work with children to allow them to explore, discover, and create for themselves while offering sensitive guidance. This focus on observing development through play, rather than leading structured teaching sessions, is still a theme of early education today. Froebel's play theory. The key features of Froebel's play theory stress the importance of developing the child in all areas: socially, academically, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. The main components of this are the areas of motor expression, social participation, free self-expression, and creativity. You will certainly see some links between Froebel's theory and more modern early education models. Froebel's play theory is made up of these principles. Learning through play. Free play encourages the child to discover how things work through purposeful activities which are active, hands-on, and of interest to the individual child. Respect the individual's developmental pace. Children learn differently and at different rates. Therefore, development is most effective when the child can set the pace for themselves. Practitioners serve as a guide, rather than viewing practitioners or teachers as keepers of knowledge. Froebel prescribes a more guide-like approach to help lead a child to deeper understanding. Froebel believed that self-motivation would help children progress most effectively, and the child should be allowed to make mistakes so that they can learn through trial and error. The classroom should be a prepared environment. Though the free play is at the heart of Froebel's play theory, the learning environment is carefully designed with the appropriate resources that are optimal for each child's level of development. The importance of movement. Froebel placed great value on training in child development. Finger plays, songs, dance, and training of objects are key features of Froebel's approach. Froebel also developed a set of materials known as the Froebel gifts and occupations. These were presented to children at certain developmental stages to encourage development with a focus on construction. Froebel's gifts. Froebel Froebel drew on his mathematical and scientific knowledge to develop a set of 6 gifts, wooden blocks of different shapes, for children to explore. Despite being open-ended resources, these were introduced to children in a structured way. The heuristic method is a student-centered approach that actively encourages learners to explore and discover knowledge through problem-solving and inquiry-based learning. The heuristic method of teaching science was proposed by Professor Henry Edward Armstrong, 1888 to 1928. Armstrong believed that students should learn through exploration and discovery, rather than just memorizing facts. This method encourages students to actively engage in problem solving and critical thinking, making the learning process more interactive and student-centered.